Young men shot, dismembered, dumped into a pond. Their bodies thrown away allegedly after a gun deal went south. The heartbroken families at the crime scene as the police recover the bodies.
Very good daddy. He took care of his little boy, and now the little boy just gonna be lost without his daddy. Oh.
Now those families in court seeking justice in a Craigslist sale that went terribly wrong. The accused triggerman, Brett Butler, just 16 years old at the time.
His brother Kevin, also a suspect, along with their mother, Crystal, and her boyfriend, Johnny Shane Barker. All of them were in court today to hear evidence against them. News 4's Lily Zhang has been covering the story from the very beginning. She was in court as well. Lily, what's the latest from today?
Heather, Brent, it will be some time before we know whether or not these suspects will face trial. This afternoon, a judge ruled that he will take this case under advisement after the state tried to amend a few charges. We spoke with the victims' families, and they say that they do agree with this decision. No matter how long it takes.
I want justice for my son, justice for Alizé, justice for Jaren. Yes. That's what I want.
Destiny Smith says she will not rest until her family gets justice for Alizé Smith. Her son, 21 years old, shot and killed in April in a Crest parking lot, along with this man, Jaren Moreland. Their bodies were found days later in a pond.
Ms. Butler, do you have a comment?
The families of both men in court this week as the suspects, two brothers, their mother, and her boyfriend faced a Cleveland County judge in a preliminary hearing.
I have my son's remains in my house. I talk to him every day. That's what helps me get by.
The judge ruled the case needs more time after prosecutors tried to amend charges, including ones for Brett Butler, just 16 years old at the time of the shooting, from second to first-degree murder. Also adding his mother, Crystal Butler, should face desecration charges. However, defense attorneys argued the charges were overreaching, and there's no evidence the brothers intended to kill Moreland and Smith. Another point of contention, the bodies were found in Oklahoma County, not Cleveland. The state arguing back the alleged crime originated in Moore and the charges would be appropriate. Destiny Smith says she agrees the case needs careful time and consideration from the judge.
I want to make sure that they have all the evidence, all the facts, so that we can get justice for what these evil people did. And I don't want it to be rushed and brushed under the rug. So if it takes a year or two, that's what we want.
Right now, she says support from their families is what keeps their steadfast fight for justice going.
They need to pay.
Now, a future court date on the matter has not been set yet, so it could be weeks or longer before we know more about where this case goes next. For now, we are live in Norman. Lily Zhang, Oklahoma's News 4.